Here are 5 lesser-known but fascinating facts about ancient civilizations. Number 5. Ancient Egyptians practiced early forms of brain surgery. Ancient Egypt is often celebrated for its impressive pyramids and intricate hieroglyphics, but less commonly discussed is their pioneering role in early medicine, particularly in brain surgery. As far back as 2500 BCE, Egyptian healers were performing trepanation, the practice of drilling or scraping a hole into the skull. While it may sound brutal by today's standards, it was done with remarkable precision. Archaeological findings show skulls with small, carefully made holes that had healed over time, suggesting that not only did some patients survive, but they also lived long after the surgery. Trepanation was believed to relieve pressure caused by head trauma or possibly to treat conditions like epilepsy or mental illness. What's astonishing is the survival rate, considering the tools and understanding available. The procedure illustrates how the ancient Egyptians were not just mystics focused on spiritual well-being, but also pioneers in practical, medical knowledge, laying early foundations for what would evolve into modern neurology. Number 4. The Minoans had advanced plumbing systems. When you think of advanced plumbing, you might think of Roman aqueducts or modern city systems, but the Minoans, an ancient civilization that flourished on the island of Crete around 2000 BCE, were true pioneers in water management. The Palace of Knossos, the heart of Minoan society, featured a remarkably sophisticated system for the time, complete with flushing toilets, clay pipes, and even bathtubs. This early plumbing system not only delivered water to the palace from nearby springs, but also removed wastewater, a concept many ancient civilizations didn't develop until centuries later. Some scholars believe the Minoans even invented the first shower, where water was piped in and allowed to flow over the user. Their mastery of hydraulic engineering suggests they valued cleanliness and public health, concepts that were rare in the ancient world. The ruins of Knossos provide a glimpse into the surprisingly modern life of the Minoans, who lived in well-planned, organized communities. Number 3. The Indus Valley Civilization was peaceful. In contrast to many ancient societies built on conquest and warfare, the Indus Valley Civilization, which thrived from 3300 BCE to 1300 BCE in what is now Pakistan and northwestern India, presents a unique case. Excavations in cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro show no clear evidence of military structures, large-scale weapons, or even substantial fortifications. This has led many historians and archaeologists to believe that this advanced urban society may have been largely peaceful. Their cities were meticulously planned, featuring complex drainage systems, standardized bricks for construction, and a grid layout that suggests a focus on community and efficiency over military conquest. Some scholars hypothesize that the lack of warfare-related artifacts might mean the Indus people preferred diplomacy or trade over conflict, which would explain their extensive commercial networks, reaching as far as Mesopotamia. While their writing system remains undeciphered, the peaceful nature of their archaeological remains paints a picture of a civilization more concerned with trade, craftsmanship, and civic order than territorial expansion or defense. Number 2. The Olmecs may have invented the first sports stadiums. Long before the Aztecs or Maya dominated Mesoamerica, the Olmec civilization, 1200 to 400 BCE, known as the mother culture of the region, laid the foundation for many cultural practices. One of their most intriguing legacies is their development of ball games, played in specially constructed courts that could be seen as the first sports stadiums in history. These courts were sloped on the sides, with stone walls that could have been used to bounce a solid rubber ball, a material that the Olmecs were among the first to create. The Olmec ballgame wasn't just for entertainment, it was likely a sacred ritual. Some depictions of the game show it tied to cosmic or religious meanings, with players possibly representing gods or celestial forces. The ballgame evolved over centuries and was later adopted by other Mesoamerican cultures, eventually becoming a major cultural tradition, with courts found as far north as modern-day Arizona and as far south as Honduras. Some theories suggest that this game influenced the development of modern sports like soccer or basketball, making the Olmecs the unsung pioneers of athletic competition. Number 1. Romans created concrete that could last for millennia. We often associate concrete with modern construction, but the Romans mastered the material over 2,000 years ago, creating a version that is arguably more durable than what we use today. Known as opus caementitium, this Roman concrete was used in constructing some of the empire's most enduring structures, including the Pantheon, aqueducts, and massive seaports. The secret ingredient? Volcanic ash, which was mixed with lime and seawater to create a substance that strengthened with age. Remarkably, some Roman structures, especially their maritime constructions, have survived the ravages of time, weather, and even saltwater erosion. Researchers have discovered that the volcanic ash used in Roman concrete reacted with seawater, forming crystals within the cracks that helped the concrete to heal itself, making it stronger over time. This unique formula, which has only recently been understood by modern scientists, explains why structures like the Pont du Gard aqueduct in France or Rome's Pantheon still stand strong, thousands of years after their creation. The Romans were truly ahead of their time in material science, and their concrete is a testament to their engineering genius. These lesser-known facts about ancient civilizations not only highlight their ingenuity and creativity but also remind us how their legacies still resonate in modern society, from medical practices and urban planning to sports and engineering. Their innovations were building blocks for many aspects of life we take for granted today.